Hey guys, welcome back at a very unusual time, I know, for The Sims. I had to change the time on this now that I am back in the working world. Things must be done, jobs must be attended to, all that kind of thing. So, welcome back. We kind of dumped this family in the middle of nowhere last week. We should probably get them some furniture, or at least possibly some light bulbs. That might be a thing to do. We could get people some lights. No, go back to the thing that I wanted to look at there. Go back to those lights and a couple of... Hey, Thomas, welcome, welcome. We're getting you some light bulbs. I hope you appreciate that. Welcome. Yes, so sorry about the time change, everyone. It's, I am back in the working world, so these things are kind of unavoidable at this point. I do actually have a job to go to now, which is unusual. I haven't done that in 6 months, so that's interesting. I mean, the job was always there, it just hadn't started yet. Yes, your sim is right here, Thomas. I'm actually just sort of illuminating your house to start with because there's no lights in here, and it's gonna get awfully cramped in here. Hey, Crafters and Curry, welcome. Welcome, Curry. So it's going to get awfully cramped in here, Thomas, because we've only got one room to put all the beds in. So, that's going to happen. Well, thank you for being sent here from the Star Wars Refuge. I appreciate that, Jess and Curry. Thank you so much for that. So let's cram a few beds into this very tiny space and hope that all of these people can cope with that. It's going to be a little cramped in here. Good luck with the whole sleeping in one room thing. You can have a bed there, and you can have a bed, I don't know, sort of there-ish. Yeah, that looks fantastic. That looks absolutely delightful. Okay, good. Well, have fun with that. Have fun with the... I only got the one room for you guys. I don't even know what to do with you. You live in the middle of a swamp, and you have decided to eat your dinner on the toilet. That's not a common choice, and possibly unsanitary. I mean, you didn't even put the seat down. That's kind of gross, but hey, you know what? Whatever is working for you, and you've decided to wash your dish not in the kitchen, but in the bathroom. Also super. Okay, Thomas is calling. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, whoever just did that. Thomas is calling the white bed. Hang on, let me make sure that actually happened. Oh, you went right to it. That is apparently all yours. Hey, Art, welcome. Oh my God, Jess is here as well. The Star Wars Refuge is here. Okay, so Thomas called the white bed. Done. You were going for it anyway. And Anon, you can have that bed. That one, okay, and then the other one will be just kind of obvious there. Hey, Jetman, welcome. Thank you, Curry. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Curry. I should go like my own stream. That's probably something. See, as my phone is flashing at me, telling me that I'm streaming, I should probably go pay attention to that. There we go. I have liked my own stream. Go me. Yay. So thank you for that subscription, whoever did that. We're so, oh God, 1K is so close I can almost taste it. Thank you, Blue Jogan. Thank you so much. All right, other furniture you guys should probably have, and apparently Thomas has decided to start talking to a ghost. Everyone is eating dinner on the toilet. I feel I should give you a table because that's just gross. That's just awful. You should never ever do that. I don't care that it's 3 bachelors in the same place. Steve! Where's Steve? Oh, there he is. Steve! I just saw Jess and Curry screaming Steve, so I assumed you were in there somewhere. There you are. Welcome, Steve. Oh, Steve's here. For anyone unfamiliar with Steve, whenever you address Steve, it has to be in all caps, as you can see people doing. It's all caps. He's an all caps kind of guy. He doesn't come in and you say, hey, Steve. You go, Steve! It's that kind of thing. You guys should totally have a table so you stop eating on the toilet because that's really gross. Let's never, ever talk about that again. You didn't even put the lid down. Oh, disgusting. Here, I'm even going to give you a chair and a slightly different chair, and maybe this chair has to live here as well. Okay, there you go. Stop eating on the toilet. Don't do that anymore. At least he's eating standing up. Vosseros at least stands up. Oh God, you're gross. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, we should probably give you guys jobs, right? That's like a thing. Thank you, Blue Jogan. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Thank you for checking in. We should probably give you guys jobs, which means we should probably give you a computer and things. What's your problem? You don't have enough lights. Okay, I can solve that problem. That's pretty easy to deal with. I didn't know it was such a major concern to you. Here, have a bloomin' light. Knock yourself out. It's fine. Have another one. You know what? Have two. Have two lights. It's going to be even better than one light numerically. There you go. Okay, don't whine at me about the light situation again, please. Oh, all right. Desk. Because desk equals computer, and computer equals job. And people like to have jobs, right? Because that's where the money comes from, or at least it is now for me. I've been back in the working world this week now, and it's odd. I haven't had to work for a living for quite some time, so it's kind of weird being back and going, oh wow, I actually have to be somewhere at a designated time at a designated place, and do things that somebody else tells me to do, and then they give me money for it. That's basically my broad concept of working. So I'm doing that again, which is why the stream is late this week. I haven't quite figured out what the Friday stream will be. I can either do it late, because I will primarily be working Friday days. So I can either do the stream late, which I will miss a lot of my British folks. I'm actually surprised Steve is here, because I know it's fairly late in the evening for you guys over there right now. So I'm going to miss a lot of my Brits, and I do love my Brits, but I could keep it on Friday, which is what most people are used to, or I could just move it to a completely different day and do it earlier like we have been. I did like the 3 o'clock my time stream. That was kind of nice for everyone. It was pretty early for everyone concerned, and it's about 10 p.m. there. Yeah, I was actually going to push it to 6. The only reason I'm doing it now is because I got out of work a little early because it wasn't super busy. So I can either do it Friday late. Now, if I did it Friday later, I'd actually have to cut it down to probably no more than about an hour and a half. So hang on. First of all, Thomas, you should probably get a job. Get a job and yeah, find a job. What job do you want to do? Oh, you want to be a super spy. Okay, we can totally cover that. Yeah, apparently you need to get out of the chair and then go back in the chair. And Anon, you have like magic powers. Do something magical. I don't know what, but just do it. Yeah, play a fairy trick. Oh, no, never mind. It's bedtime. It's bedtime for fairies. Okay, that's cool. Bedtime for fairies is fine. So yeah, I can either do the Friday stream, but do it later and a little bit shorter, or I can just flat out move it to another day, and I haven't made a decision on that. The Saturday stream is completely unaffected. The Saturday stream is locked in. Going into this job, I said I cannot work Saturday nights because I do this live stream thing, and they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah, really. So that's locked in. That will not change, but the Friday one, the time may change back and forth and all that. Oh, is Birdbrains here? Hang on. Oh, Birdbrains, there you are. Hi, Birdbrains. Welcome. Sorry, I was just kind of chit-chatting about why we're doing it at this weird time. It's actually not weird. It's just when I was able to get out of work. So something's going on. I've got, okay. Oh, we're being robbed. We're being robbed. Somebody get up and deal with the robber. Probably have the fairy get up and deal with the robber, and have the guy dressed as a crocodile get up and deal with the robber. That seems like the best team to put together. The robber, there is literally nothing to steal in this house, so the robber is stealing the toilet. Fantastic. The robber has stolen the toilet. Well, there goes where we eat every day. Appreciate that. Now you're going for the computer. No, you've chosen the chair. An interesting choice. Hey, Polsk, welcome. Welcome. You have a fate session to run. We'll go off and do that, and I really appreciate you stopping by. You know that, man. I always appreciate you stopping by, even if it's just to check in and say hi. Yeah, that's you. That's you, and you totally failed to stop the robber, Thomas. You slept through the robbery. All the chairs are gone. You can't even eat on the toilet anymore. Well, they left these chairs, so that's good. Hey, first day, we've been robbed. Super. This is working out real well, living in the swamp here. Wow, it really is swampy. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with all this water, but it is awfully swampy where you guys live. All right, moving it to another day would be a good option. I think that's probably the best idea, Birdbrains. I think you're right about that, because then if I could just do it on a day off, a real day off. Like I work Saturday now, so basically I'm gonna work in the day. I'm gonna race home, set the stream up, but we'll still be streaming at the regular time. The time will not change. Nothing's going to change on that end. But it is going to be kind of a brutal day to work all day and then come home and stream. Usually I would have Saturdays off and I wouldn't, I'd be relaxed and all that stuff. So that was a long-winded way of agreeing with you, Bird Brains, that it might be a better idea to just move the day when I have a little clearer idea of exactly what my schedule will be. Because it's the restaurant industry, so, it flips back and forth. Working this day, I'm not working that day. But as the summer progresses, it'll get fleshed out a little more. Why doesn't somebody just get up? Oh, I think the house just got struck by lightning. Hang on. This house is cursed. Day one, we had a ghost show up. Then we get robbed. Then I believe we've been struck by lightning. Thomas, I'm going to tell you, I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, yeah, I should get you a toilet, shouldn't I? Thomas, I don't know if you're going to live long enough to use the toilet. Because this house is clearly cursed. Clearly, something's horrible is going on here. But let's at least be optimistic and get you another toilet, if only so you have somewhere to eat. Apparently, you just need to eat on the toilet. So, yeah, Bird Brains, long-winded way of agreeing with you, which is probably the best solution will be just to move the day. And then we can put it back to kind of its regular time. Long-winded way of saying, I know, Jess. I know. I don't know where I ever started that. I think it was back in my old business where I had to spend... the business that I was in for 20 years, I had to explain to homeowners about a part of their house that they really didn't know anything about. And nobody does unless you're a professional. So I would be extremely long-winded with them because I would go into great detail. So, they would trust me and give me their money. That was kind of the point. So I think that's where I've picked up that phrase, like, this has been a long-winded way of getting to a point. And that and the fact that I'm just naturally verbose and I just talk and talk and talk and talk. And it's kind of the nature of streaming. If you're going to start streaming, you better learn to talk to yourself for 2 hours. Yeah, you flat out, because I've done it. We've all done it. Anyone who's done streaming has talked to themselves for 2 hours with nobody in chat. I am blessed to have this many people in chat who are, just having fun and hanging out with everyone. So let you live. I'll do the best I can, Thomas. But I'm pretty sure the house is cursed. I'm pretty sure something terrible is going to happen. I just kind of want to speed it through so you guys could do something. Okay, somebody's up. And I noticed that Anon Crocodile has chosen to sleep with his hat on, which is fine. That's fine. Eat on the toilet, sleep in a hat, whatever works for you guys. It's totally cool. All right, Thomas, can you please get a job? That would be great. And you also need to kind of do everything. So why don't we start with the brand new toilet and just kind of go from there, and then grab a plate of food that we've just left out on the counter. Once I streamed for an hour with no one in chat before I had the stream on unlisted and no one could find me. Oh, that's a wah-wah moment indeed. No, I've streamed absolutely live with nobody watching. I can talk to myself for 2 hours if necessary. I was kind of concerned that was going to happen today because of the time switch up, and I actually switched the time up twice, and I was fully prepared to come on here and go, hey, you know what? I messed around with the time on everyone, and if they didn't turn up, that's kind of on me, not on them. So, yeah, I've never done an unlisted one, but I've been 100% live with nobody watching. That has totally happened. Jatman got fantastic advice about the stream for Star Wars Refuge, and good advice here too. Well, thank you. Welcome to both. Oh, you're doing a thing. What are you doing, Anon? No, you're not Anon. You. What are you doing? Like magic? Because I would consider the hollowness of life as an action. Oh yeah, totally do that. Consider the hollowness of life, please. And you're really bummed out about the burglary. Well, if you'd woken up and done something about it, you were on the security team. I did put you on the security team. Oh, hang on. Random fact with Bird Brains. The Boeing B-52 is a strategic bomber which was produced in 1952 to 62 and is still in service at a bomb load of 7 and a bunch of 0 pounds. And it was the largest aircraft ever to be credited with air-to-air kills. Interesting. That is a random fact, indeed. Curry used to mumble in streams? Really? I don't see you as a mumbler, Curry. You're very outspoken, and I mean that as a compliment. I mean that in a positive way. Mumbled in Final Fantasy 15 and people left. Well, those Final Fantasy people, they are hardcore. One mumble and they're out. They don't have time for mumbling. They're playing Final Fantasy 15, apparently. We've been live with Dave watching nothing happening. That is true, Art. That is very, very true. That speaks to either what you know what it just speaks to the fact that you guys have nothing better to do with your lives and you should all go get a hobby. I'm kidding. Please stay and watch the stream. But yeah, we did do an hour stream of a frozen screen for half an hour, and then a blank screen for half an hour. And then eventually we played some Total War. It was cool. So, yeah, I don't see Curry as being a mumbler. I don't see that. The one thing I think about Curry is confidence. I never saw you being a mumbler. Hobbies listening to Wee Hours games. Oh, thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. Who's gossiping with the fairies around here? Are you done contemplating the hollowness of life? Would you like to do it again? No, what you should actually do, you can fly. Oh yeah, that's right. There you go. Fairy flying. Fantastic. Did you get a job yet, Thomas? Because I was kinda hoping that people could work around here for a living. That would be great. And somebody else should get a job. Like all of you, actually. All of you can get a job, but while the computer is tied up, why don't you clean up everything? Oh, good, the toilet is back operational now that we bought a new one after the burglary. Available jobs. Okay, you want to be, as I recall, Thomas, in the super spy profession. So that's the law enforcement one. Yeah. We're going to be in law enforcement, and eventually we'll be a super spy, and we'll have a crocodile on our head. Nobody will see us coming. Nobody will think the guy with the crocodile head is a super spy, because it just doesn't play. All right, now somebody else needs to get a job, so that means you need to get off the computer, like now. Like, sort of leave the computer and go be a super spy. Except start out by being a snitch. Chatman, the cringe of that stream. I was saying in my stream that I actually watch more gaming content than Star Wars content because it's a break, even though Star Wars is my main passion and I need breaks. Absolutely. And that's, I couldn't agree more with that. I suppose in turn, I watch your Star Wars content as a break from my gaming content. So it kind of plays both ways. Kind of works both ways. Oh dear, the paper person is here. I don't know if it's a paper boy or a paper girl, so I'm just going to be PC and say paper person, which sounds odd in retrospect. It sounded better in my head than it did coming out of my mouth. I need more Sarge dating pigeon streams. I need more Curry doing that insane Japanese game where people are slapping children, and that's another sentence that sounded better in my head before it came out of my mouth. I need more of that. Yakuza, was that it? Something like that? That game was ridiculous, and Curry only made it better. Thomas, you now have a job. When do you go to said job? 9 a.m. tomorrow, except you don't because oh no, that's Spooky Day. That's not a holiday. Okay, fair enough. Oh, the slapping, Curry. The slapping all day long. Slapping everyone, really. Oh, Thomas, were you being ill? Oh dear, I hope not. You can't afford to take a sick day. You're the only working member of this house. And we've made waffles for no readily explainable reason. I don't remember authorizing waffles in this house. So you better be good at it, because every time we get waffles, the house burns down in every single sim house that we've done here. P.S. Why don't we actually get a smoke detector going on? Because that's pretty much guaranteed to happen. So let's hook ourselves up with some basic safety implements like a smoke detector. And actually, how much money do we have? How about a burglar alarm? Because apparently that's a thing we need. How about we pop one of those right there? Okay, burglar alarm. All set. Good luck with the burglaries tonight. Sarge, I will search your channel for this stream. Oh, have you not seen that, Chatman? Oh my god, that's epic. Oh, the Yakuza stream is just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Because it was so low res. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. That was funny as hell. I haven't had that much fun on a Saturday morning stream in ages. Thomas. You need to stop doing everything that you're doing. You know what? Go throw away the paper or something, because other people need to use the computer, Thomas. Other people need to use the computer. Thank you. Other people need to get jobs here. Find a job, please. You've got the hard hat on, Vosseros. You may as well get the job. Oh, now Anon has taken over the chair. All right, well, you get a job then, if you're so keen on it. You are getting a job. Good, excellent. And Paperboy is an option. All right. What else could you do? Ooh, science. Yeah, let's have a science. We haven't done any sciencey sims in this. Not in the science career, anyway. Birdbrains is trying to learn science on the sciencey machine to do the sciences on, but we don't actually have an actual real-life scientist. Yeah, you're a scientist now. When the heck do you go to work? Because that sounds important. Oh, you need to learn gardening for that? That's a mild pain in the neck. Okay. We can probably work around that. That means we need to go to town. We need to go to town so we can get seeds, so we can plant things in a garden, and that's the grocery store. And I don't immediately remember where the grocery store is around here. No. Okay. Ah, that looks like groceries. There we go. Yes, Market Diner and the other Market Diner. Fantastic. Go there. Go to the grocery store and shop for groceries. Off you go, Sparky. Get in on that. Get in on some grocery action. Some red-hot grocery action where really you're just going to buy some seeds and plant them. It's actually not that exciting. But hope springs eternal. Let's follow you, actually. Go do a thing as I've commanded you. Any time now. Get out of the chair. You literally have wings. You could be flying there. Oh, you're gonna clean up first. Well, you know what? I appreciate that, but seriously, go get some seeds because you're all sciencey now. What did I miss, Birdbrains? Did we miss? I did miss a thing. Hang on. Let me scroll up there. Hang on, just a sec, Birdbrains. I just want to get this guy where he's going. Okay, the NB 36H was a modified B-36. Well, everybody knows that. Peacemaker, and it was the only aircraft to carry a nuclear reactor. Yeah, that sounds safe. That sounds super safe. You know what? If there's one thing I miss in airplane travel, it's that there's no nuclear reactor in the plane. Every time I fly, like, why is there not an incredibly radioactive, dangerous thing in the plane with me? I miss that. It was part of the ANP Aircraft Nuclear Propulsion Project, although the reactor was never, and then we're waiting for the rest of it. Okay, and it might already be there. Let me scroll down, Birdbrains. Hang on. No, so, okay, now you can do the second part, Birdbrains. You guys made me laugh the entire time with my echo. I kept it for the memories. Good. I'm glad. That was a great stream. That's probably one of my top 10 favorite streams I've ever watched. Okay. What can we grow? Tomatoes? Sure. Lettuce? Sure. Probably can't grow goldfish to the best of my knowledge. I mean, I don't think that's how goldfish work. And the rest of these are probably going to be a little above my skill set, aren't they? Can you grow eggs? Is that how eggs work? Tuna you can definitely grow. Or at least my cat thinks so. Watermelons, no. Pumpkins, no. This is going to be way beyond my skill set. Okay, just start with those and then go home. Because we've got some gardening to do around here. Oh, hang on, Birdbrains. No, I'll check. Hang on. The last one I have... Oh, there it is. Connected to the engines. It was just a tiny one. That's how I missed it. Okay, I was expecting a bigger part 2 there. So, project, although the reactor was never connected to the engines. Got it. All right. There we go. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Crocodile. Come home. Well, you're all technically crocodiles, but one of you come home and start gardening things. And who doesn't have a job at this point? You don't have a job. Well... If Thomas would get his butt off the computer... Oh, you need to learn logic. We can probably cope with that. We don't have no money. So we can probably do some logic-y things around here. Like, I don't know, an antique chess table for 520. Oh, it looks cool, though. Oh, yeah, we're totally getting this. It will, as usual, have to live outside because that's the only space we have in the swamp here. And it's going to get some kind of garbage chairs, but chairs nonetheless... All right, Thomas, go learn how to play chess. Do extreme chess practice, please. I'm confused. You're buying. Yeah, you don't need seeds. Art. You just plant an entire head of lettuce, and then more lettuce springs up. I believe I'm remembering that correctly. I actually possibly could be wrong. I haven't done gardening in The Sims in like forever. Wait, this is supposed to be in your inventory. I just told you to go and buy those things. Did I not click buy or something? I probably just didn't click buy. Oh, that was silly of me. All right, well, go there again. Let's try it again. Maybe attend a fishing class while you're there. That's not the worst idea in the world. Oh, except I told you to do that. No, don't do that. Do this. This is like every day in The Sims. Don't do that. Do this. No, it's... Oh, you do have them now. Never mind. They just magically... All right, I know what I'm doing wrong. Everything's fine. Everything's 100% under control right now. 100% under control. I wish I could just stare at a game like chess and learn it through osmosis. That's entirely how The Sims works. Is you just sort of look at chess, and look, he already knows a third of chess already. So I can just plant these. Like right now. I don't need, actually, a seed for lettuce or any sort of cutting or anything. Apparently, Art, you can just put a whole head of lettuce in the ground, and it's gonna come up with more lettuce. It's quite convenient like that, actually. And plant that. And can you plant the apple? Oh, yeah, you can. All right, well, let's get an apple tree going over there, then. Right on. And the only way, the only real ability to learn gardening skill is just by putting things in the ground, and then all of a sudden you become an insane gardener. Okay, so who didn't have a job? Get me back to that concept. Vossross doesn't. Okay, well, you're already at the computer. Why don't you get a job while you're here? Just go ahead and get a job. Because that's how jobs work, too. You just look on a computer, and you will be automatically accepted for this job. Like, say... no, we've done military... I don't think we've done medical. Yeah, start out as an organ donor, because apparently that's a profession. And you know what? You make 22 simoleons an hour as an organ donor. Oh, I've totally misinterpreted the concept of being an organ donor. I didn't realize it was 22 bucks an hour. I didn't realize it was an hourly thing. Also, I kind of thought you had to be dead to be an organ donor. But apparently in the sim world, you can just kind of donate organs and they grow back. And then you can donate them again. That's how organs work. That is the entirety of my medical knowledge. Curry should chip in here. Curry has medical knowledge. That's how organs work, right, Curry? You donate them, and then they grow back, and then you can donate them again. You're like a never-ending farm of organs. There's just spleens and livers pouring out of you at all times. That's probably something you picked up in medical school, I imagine. No, don't dispose of it. I wanted you to water it, but apparently it doesn't need watering. Why don't you just go take a shower then? Take a brooding shower, apparently. How's the chess coming? We're like 3/4 of the way to knowing how to play chess. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so organ donor, apparently you just magically grow organs back. Or maybe as an organ donor in The Sims, maybe they're not your organs. Maybe it's more orgist harvesting and then selling them on the black market. That might be more appropriate, because that's a lucrative profession right there. So maybe, possibly, in his downtime, Vossross is just possibly going around to the other Sims. Maybe over to Birdbrain's family, and all of a sudden Birdbrain's doesn't have most of Birdbrain's liver. I know. Later in the medical career, you'll get multiple opportunities where they ask for your heart and you give a replacement. Probably the same deal. Yeah, no, I think there's some organ harvesting. I think many Sims are waking up in a bathtub full of ice at this point. All his organs are like his liver regenerating. Oh yeah, livers actually do regenerate. Yeah, and you know what? That's pretty much tapped out my medical knowledge. Did you get the fairy a career? Yes, we did. Yes, Anon is in fact a test subject. Speaking of organ donor, I think I found a natural match here. So, Vossross is harvesting organs, and yeah, see, Anon is now a test subject. So, I think somebody's going to wake up in a bathtub full of ice in this house, which is unfortunate because we don't have a bathtub, just a shower. So it's going to be a shower full of ice. One reunion, and Bert is like, "Hey, Uncle Sam, that's a good kidney you got there." Indeed. I should probably get him a bathtub so they can fill it with ice. and the urban legend can continue. Okay, who needs to do a thing? Does anyone... Oh, you learned chess. Good. Good job, Thomas. Well done. You've learned chess in about 3 hours. So that makes you completely the wrong person that I'm clicking on. That makes you semi-decent at logic, so you'll be kind of in line for a promotion. And you're a snitch, and your hours are 9 to 3, because in The Sims, snitches have regular hours. Oh, did I get a fairy house? Good call. Good call, Anonapig. No, I did not. And I'm gonna have to remember where the heck that lives. I believe that's in decoration. I'm reasonably confident it's in decoration. Miscellaneous decor. If anyone knows specifically what menu it's in, please speak up. Please, or as speaking up as you can in chat. He's a professional snitch. Yes, yes he is, Jess. That's why he has regular hours. So he only snitches from 9 to 3, and then he's off for the rest of the day. It's actually a pretty good gig. You just go in, rat some people out, take a break around 1 for lunch, and then, at 3 you're out the door. You just punch out, and then you stop snitching on people. So yeah, is it in furniture? I think it might be in furniture, isn't it? Bloody heck. Does anyone know, off the top of the outdoor activities? Maybe, so that's entertainment. No, actually, isn't there an outdoor category? It's been a long time since I looked for the fairy house. There's a tanning booth? Oh, we should get a tanning booth. We should all be tan. In The Sims. Probably not in real life, because, skin cancer and whatnot. Fire pit, no. Yeah, go ahead and speak up if anyone remembers where exactly that is. Couch TV. Yeah, I feel it's in furniture too. Maybe miscellaneous comfort. Found it. Miscellaneous comfort. Okay. If anyone needs that, write that down. Fairy house is in miscellaneous comfort. Let's put that. I want that kind of be in the middle of the swamp. Sort of like over here-ish. This is where I feel this needs to live. There we go. Whoa, those things aren't cheap. For such a tiny fairy house, those things are not cheap. Now the fairy can go live in the fairy house. So, Anon, what can you do in there? You can enter it. Oh, throw a fairy house party. Oh, hell yeah. Do that. Just do that. I don't even care what it does. Just do that. The pool is in another house, Curry. And I didn't really feel we needed a pool here because we live in a swamp. So there's plenty of natural pools. We're enjoying nature's swimming pool, i.e. a swamp. That's nature's swimming pool. Fairy house party! Okay, fairy in the house. Are we throwing a party? Please say yes. Oh, I think the fairy's having a house party by himself. So, Anon's concept of a party is him alone in the fairy house. So that's not much of a party. I think it's actually the exact opposite of a party. I think it's diametrically opposed to the idea of a party. Hang on, Thomas. First, YouTube just flagged that. I got to approve it. So not so much a party as staying at home by yourself. Again, diametrically opposed to the concept of a party. All right, well, what's everyone else up to? That didn't work out so great. Fairy house party, my ass. You are apparently a bit of an introvert. You're not wrong there, Anon. You are not wrong at all. Who wants to do a thing? Do you need to do anything? You need to learn logic, too. Oh, super. Why don't you go play chess together? No, don't watch it. I want you to play it. Play the game. All right, stop doing that. You go over here. Apparently, we need to take turns learning chess, and you need to use the toilet anyway. So, hurry off and do that. Otherwise, there will be problems. Although, no one's going to really notice because it's a swamp. So, if you have an accident, no one will really notice. Yeah, I suppose we need multiple fairies. Yeah, I kind of assumed he'd be able to sort of suck everyone else into the fairy house and have a fairy house party because that sounds awesome. But no, apparently, it's just the fairy quotient is very low around here. Well, you can probably stop having a fairy party then. I think we're probably done with the fairy party because it's not really a party. I don't know, just go over here. Go over here. Come out of your little house. I wonder if you'll favor sleeping in there over the bed. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, go ahead and stop your party that isn't actually a party. Because you're not having a party, let me assure you. No, 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 don't you dare go to the chess table. I need other people to go to the chess table. Everyone needs to learn how to play chess today. No exceptions. Alright, you're getting food, that's fine. I do like the hard hat. I think the hard hat was a sensible choice. Everyone just looks vague. Oh, sorry, a jockey helmet. It's not a hard hat. Kind of looks like a hard hat, but it's a jockey helmet. Nevertheless, a sound choice in fashion. Anon is meditating. Why? And you're thinking about ravens. Oh, you're considering the hollowness of life again. That is kind of your hobby. Yes. Yeah, that would be great. Can somebody play it on the computer? Play what? Or play on the computer? I don't know. I think I can find other fun things for them to do. Playing on the computer is kind of dull. Everybody does that. I'm doing it right now, actually. But you're contemplating the hollowness of life, which is really working out for you, actually. You're pretty keen on this. Oh, hang on. Random fact with bird brains. It's very emo. You're not wrong. The Akula class Shark is a Russian nuclear ballistic missile submarine. It displaced 48,000 tons and is the largest submarine ever built. Had a full-size swimming pool. Oh, the Russians know how to do submarines right. That's cool. Oh dear, is it winter? Oh, I probably shouldn't have planted everything outside then. That was a terrible idea. We may have to start gardening all over again. This might have been a completely bad idea. Is there anything you can do? No, they don't need to be watered or anything like that. That's no good. You need to learn gardening, but I've kind of messed that up. You know what you actually need to do? Well, you need to sleep. And all right, tomorrow we're buying more seeds, which are really just plants, and then we're going to do inside gardening. That'll work out even better. But for right now, probably just go to sleep. That seems very, very sensible. It has a very big outside pool, too. Yes! I see what you did there. Saltwater pool, even. And Phosphorus, what are you up to these days? That's not you. Have you learned chess yet? Oh, you have other issues. Yeah, you have other issues. Okay, everyone's going to kind of crash out for the night here. Yeah, everybody needs to sleep. Everybody needs to go to bed. Just stop playing chess. Stop playing on the computer. I know you're tired. That's why I'm allowing you to go to bed. That's how tired works. Oh, seriously, dude, just go to bed. Don't make me make you go to bed. You're not 5. Just do it. There you go. You figured it out. I refuse to tell you to go to bed if you're not going to go to bed. That's silly. In America, submarine go underwater. In Russia, water go above submarine. There you go. Little Yakov Smirnoff reference there. And if anyone is actually old enough to remember Yakov Smirnoff, I'd be very surprised. Go to bed. Go to bed. Come on. Make the time. All right, you know what? I'll just do it myself. I have to do everything around here in The Sims myself, because that's kind of actually what the game is. All right, so who needs to be going to work in the morning? Is it everyone? And if so, what time? Oh, hang on. Things are happening. Whoa. I've got spooky, weird music. Oh, there's a future person. So no, whoa. So everybody wake up. Everybody wake up and go talk to future person. I don't know why future person is here. I actually didn't even think I had that DLC installed. This is as much a surprise to me as it is anyone else. Yes, we got robbed. Yeah, we absolutely got robbed. Actually, it's... Oh, is it Alien? Oh, okay. I thought it was from the Into the Future DLC, which I don't believe I have. Somebody go and talk to Future Lady or whoever. No, don't pester her. Just do a nice introduction. Just do a friendly introduction to the space alien lady. I'm sending the fairy because I think the fairy is the least threatening person on this in this house. And that's actually, now that I'm looking at it, not so much. Black ghostly wings, bowler hat, and the second I see bowler hat, I think John Steed, and I think someone's going to get punched. Go and be funny. Yeah, be funny Tell a funny story to Space Lady. Tell a funny story. The game knows they make no sense there either. The UFO can change the weather, and that's the justification. Yeah, and then after you've told her a funny story, do we want to ask her out on a date? Is it too soon? Am I being too forward? I think I'm being too forward. I think we just met. But we could continue to be funny. Yeah, show her a funny video. Show her that one video on the internet where it's like a funny cat, and the cat does a funny thing. Show her that video, because everyone loves that one. And then ask about her career. Yes. How is it being a space person career? Is that a career I should move into? And, yeah, get to know. There we go. Get to know. Do that one. Yeah, you're not wrong, Thomas. You're not wrong. Not at all. Oh, and she speaks in like a robot voice. Oh, cool. Oh, she's running away. Oh, dear. Apparently, getting to know Space Lady didn't work out. Where are you going? Are you getting a cab? Do you not have a spaceship? Oh, you do have a spaceship. Oh, goodness. That was awesome. That was great. Sorry I woke all you guys up for that, but, space alien. I'm intimidated by the wings. Yeah, I kind of thought it would be the least threatening member of the house, but in fact might be the most threatening member of the house. Also, wicked emo. And, Anon went to sleep in the fairy house. Okay, that's broadly fine. Something else is happening. I'm getting more spooky music. Is the alien lady back? No, okay, I don't know what's going on. We've been burgled, aliens have shown up. The only thing positive I can say about this house is nobody's burned it yet. That does happen quite a bit. Quite a bit. So nobody's actually set fire to the house, but, burglary followed by alien invasion. And they stole the toilet. Not the aliens. Although, if they want to do that, I'm sure they're capable of doing such a thing. Vossros, why are you so upset about things? Oh, you're starving. Okay. Fine. Well, you seem to be on that, so I'll just leave you to it. You seem to have that completely under control right now. What do you need to do before you go to work? Which PS is like wicked soon, by the way. Female alien running away is like deja vu. You handled that better than I would have, because I would have been like, this is XCOM DLC and it's time to attack. Yeah, if it had just snapped into turn-based combat, I would have had that mental break there. Yeah, I would have actually started overwatching the alien lady. Overwatching her to death and possibly shooting her in her alien face with my alien face shooting gun. And for no other reason than it just happens to be appropriate to say to this point. I'm actually rewatching Penge's XCOM run, because it's that entertaining. I've been rewatching his XCOM series because it's just really fun to watch. He has a really neat take on the game. But yeah, I probably would have, had this been turn-based Sims, I would have shot her in the face with my alien face shooting gun. Oh, and we're all having a nice chat outside. That's good. I like that the boys are getting along. Airplane quiz with bird brains. What warlord to Italian aircraft had a 102 millimeter gun? The rigatoni? I'm going with rigatoni. Oh, the mail's here. Mail's here. Get rid of all these pop-ups, by the way. Thank you. All of those can go away. Don't you guys have to go to work? Oh, you get like a 1-day grace period after you first get a job. That's fussy. Then we need to get back to the gardening idea. Maybe it's not. Maybe we're still good to garden. It's autumn. It's fall. It's only 3 days till winter. Yeah, we should get more seeds. We're going to have to do gardening inside. Thomas needs food? Really? Yeah, you kind of do. You're not wrong. You're desperately hungry. You're not wrong about that. Have waffles. There you go. And you're broadly okay. So you need to go get some more seeds. Or, whole plants that you're just going to throw in the ground. And they'll magically make more plants. But the whole outdoor gardening thing isn't going to work unless we actually do some indoor gardening. Davi Sims cares. Welcome. And indeed, dog. We don't actually have a dog here right now, but there are dogs in other households that we've created. We got to get this family up and running, though. I have to at least get them established before we can start checking in on the other families that we've made a mockery of this town with. But at least nothing's been set on fire today, and I really feel that's in the win column. All right, one more time. Let's get a tomato and a lettuce, and, well, the apple tree's not really going to work out because we can't do an inside apple tree. So, actually, you know what? What have you got kicking around for recipes around here? Do you sell? No, that's in the bookstore. Never mind. Yeah, buy those items. Get another, oh, I don't know, tomato. Get another one of those. Buy those. Go home. Let's go check in on... Thomas, have you solved your food issue? You're working on it. Okay, you're working on it. That's cool. Looks like tonight's Halloween. I wonder if there will be trick-or-treaters. Well, if there are, A, we live in a swamp. So they're going to have to cross some not-so-fantastic terrain to get here. And B, we can probably cast magic spells on them that at the very least will harass them and at best will set them on fire. So, and that's how I deal with most trick-or-treaters in my neighborhood, is fire. Burning them with fire. So, you know, 1, don't trick-or-treat in my neighborhood. 2, that's something we can look at if trick-or-treaters come around in our sim area. The P108 was Italian for what happened. Oh, Thomas learned kind of how to cook, except he came out terrible. Heavy bomber that 102mm 4-inch gun mounted in the nose. It was used in an attack aircraft and a heavy bomber. Only 36 were built. How much money do we have? We have 1,319 simoleons. We should probably buy you guys something nice. Oh, actually, before I buy you something nice, I'm going to buy you something practical, like indoor planters. Because that's kind of like actually important. Those are here. Yeah, 1. Guys, you're going to have to live in the bedroom with the planters because there's not a lot of room kicking around here. There we go. Perfect. And did Anon make it back yet? Maybe not. Thomas is eating. Good. And then when you're done eating, kind of, you know, put the horrifying waffles away. Horrifying waffles. Just get those out of here. And then, you know, attend to some basic needs. And then, I don't know, you're on your own after that. It's free time after that. You're good. Actually, Boss Ross is fine. I mean, could take a shower, but not so much. What's your job again? Organ donor, so you need a logic. Oh, good. Get back to learning chess then. You're home, so you need to get back to planting things. So plant that there, and plant that there, and plant those. Plant those and get back to me. When you're done with that, get back to me on that. I have no idea how much money you have in real life, Thomas. That would be alarmingly psychic of me. Alarmingly psychic. If it's a lot, you know, let me know, and we can become much, much closer friends. But, you know, if it's anything... What do you... Oh, you can't... There you go. Plant that. Then you're going to have to tend the garden inside, because in 2 days it's going to be winter, and everything outside's going to die. While you're doing all of that, actually, just go ahead and get rid of that newspaper, and then cancel the newspaper, because, you know, we have a computer. We don't need a newspaper. I would love it if in future updates or future versions of The Sims they just stopped delivering the newspaper. Because who's reading a newspaper now? You can also play chess on the computer and boost it that way. Oh, that's a pretty good idea, actually. Oh, Giraffe, welcome! Welcome. Yes, it was at 6 o'clock, and then I got out of work a little bit early, so I decided to move it to 5. And I just catching up on what we were talking about at the beginning of the stream. I'm sorry for shuffling everything around, but you know, it's what I can do at this point, being back to work. So, you know, back to work is an important thing to be. You got thrown off by... Yeah, Oh, there's no newspaper in Sims 4. Oh, good. Well, it's been a while since I played Sims 4 then. Goodness, that has been a while. Good, there shouldn't be, because, you know, newspapers are not really a thing much anymore. Yeah, sorry about that, Anon and Giraffe. I know it was a little thrown off, and just catching up from what we were talking about at the beginning of the stream, I'm gonna kind of feel out how things are gonna go, and I can either do the Friday stream later in the day, because I did get out of work early. It was actually supposed to be at 6. I would only just be getting ramped up right now. Or we can just move it to a different day when I have a consistent day off that I can count on. But we'll just kind of figure it out. We'll just do the best we can and figure it out. And when we can do it, we'll do it. And if the time changes, the day changes, we'll all learn to cope. It'll be fine. And again, the Saturday stream is unaffected. The Saturday stream is locked in hardcore. Landline phones. Yeah. Mrs. Dave and I built our house about 10 years ago. I mean, we didn't build it. Contractors did. I didn't build squat. But contractors built it. And we don't have a phone. We were legally obligated. You cannot build a house today without installing the line. So somewhere in this house, there's a line for a phone. You can't legally do it otherwise. You must have a landline. Right now, I'm sure in the future that will probably change, but there's no physical phone in our house, like not attached to the wall phone. Obviously we both have cell phones, but there's no physical phone in here. Juggling stream schedules with work is tough. Yeah, you're not wrong. The one thing I can count on is because again, I'm just going back to a job that I did years ago. I'm just going back more full time. So, I have a good relationship there, and they are very open to kind of working with me on my schedule. Well, as I say, when I said, I'm sorry, I simply can't work Saturday nights, which, anyone who's worked in the restaurant industry knows Saturday nights is pretty much your night. That's the busiest night of the week generally. They were like, yeah, that's fine. If you can't work Saturdays, that's fine. And you know what, in the restaurant industry, that's actually not a big deal because everyone wants that shift. So, there's plenty of people lined up to take a Saturday shift. Anyway, long story short, as my schedule gets a little more fleshed out, we'll adapt. We'll always do. Oh, thank you, Curry. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I really do. I know I say this a lot, but I really do look forward to these streams every week because it's just like hanging out with a bunch of friends. It's just very cool. It's like my weekly hangout time with you guys. I see that Anon is back to contemplating the futility of life, and we just earned $242 for reasons that I can't explain. We just got money for no reason. Maybe it's because of the deep meditation and emo-ness. Are you doing something on the computer that I should be aware of? You're chatting with someone. Are you getting money for chatting with someone? Because I didn't realize, I thought Sims was kind of PG. But if you're making money on chat, I want to know what you're doing and how clothed you are at that point. Because it ain't that kind of party over here. Oh, hang on, there's a bomb quiz. Oh dear. What was the largest nuclear bomb ever dropped? Well, answer in 1 to 2 minutes. Excellent. It's like watching our friend play, and it's awesome. Thank you so much, Curry. I appreciate that. It is. I just like hanging out with you guys. It's just a fun thing for me to do. The fact that I get to play video games while I'm doing it and be very silly about it when we're doing The Sims, or panicky when I'm doing Total War, is just a plus, really. You appear to have learned chess, right? Yeah, you've basically got a handle on chess. And tomorrow, everyone will be going to work. Oh, hang on. What did you want to buy there? I might be able to take care of that for you. You want a chemistry table. Okay. Yeah, I can actually set that up. We've got some money. What's that under? Skills, I would assume. Hobbies and skills. Chemistry table. This'll go down well. This is a great idea. I'm going to give all these novices here a chemistry table. Aren't you the organ harvester? No wonder you want a chemistry table. Yeah, I guess you can have one of these. It's going to have to live outside again. I don't really have much of an option there. So, now what do you want to do with it? Now you want a potion. Okay. Well, go discover a potion then. Stop bothering me with your problems. Go discover a potion. You should try to keep up that acquaintance with the alien lady. That's actually a good idea. You have all the good ideas in on. You should call Alien Lady. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am not even in my dreams going to attempt to pronounce Alien Lady's name. Despite the fact that Alien Lady is a funnier name anyway, anyone who wants to take a crack at that name, go right ahead. In the privacy of your own home, go ahead and try and pronounce that. But let's call her. Yeah, let's call Alien Lady. Stop being emo and call the alien. There's a sentence I did never think I'd say. That's a bunch of words in a different order that just... At what point in time did I think I would say that sentence? A lot of time you're in the background while I try to be productive, and it's very nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's usually how I watch streams, too. That is very often how I watch streams, including yours or Curry's on the Rare Treats when Curry streams, which is a rare gift, and slapping, mostly slapping. Yeah, I often, like, when I watch CB streams, I'm often lurking. Because he often, he usually streams like in the morning or the early afternoon, so I'm doing other stuff. And just kind of having that on in the background it's nice. It's like just having a friend in the room, just sort of chit-chatting with you while you're doing stuff. I think that's one of the great things about streams. Sims 4, they have regular names, which is kind of boring. I agree. Who the heck are you? Because you kind of look like Jack Nicholson's Joker. What is your deal? Well, apparently you're Peanut Ivy. I don't know if we should associate with you. I'd rather chat up the alien lady, and Anon's working it. Anon's on that, like white on rice. Anon is on the alien lady. I mean, on the phone with her anyway. Apparently they have phones in alien land. Lurkers are the unsung heroes of streams. No kidding, right? No kidding. And sometimes I don't even want to be active in a stream. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I absolutely do. If you give me a King Starscream and Space Bear Fallout stream, I won't shut up. I will dominate that stream like nobody's business. But in a lot of streams, I kind of just want to enjoy the stream. I don't necessarily want to be like the active participant. Oh, hang on. Random fact with Bird's Brains. The Tsar Bomba was the... What happened? Oh, the toilet broke. Hang on, Bird Brains. I'll get back to that in 2 seconds. The toilet just broke. So fix it then. Fix it. And then flush it. If you flushed it in the first place, you probably wouldn't have to fix it. The Tsar Bomba was the most powerful nuclear weapon ever created, tested on the 30th of October, 1961. It reportedly broke windows in Finland. The crater is visible on Google Maps. Broke windows in Finland. I'm not actually sure where Finland is in relation to Russia. I'm going to say it's probably westish of Russia. But damn, that sounds like a really big nuclear bomb. So good. Get that fire ready. What fire? Is something on fire? Are we burning things? Because that's a constant threat here. Constant. Are you done with the chemistry table? Are you cool with that? Do you want to discover another potion? Oh, we don't even have a bookshelf. Yeah, I totally take that as a wish. I can grant that immediately. I didn't know we didn't have a bookshelf. Have this quirky bookshelf. You guys are kind of emo in this house. Have a quirky bookshelf. Boom. Done. Alright, and is everyone going to... You were playing Little Lake in the toilet. I don't want to know what you're doing in there, Thomas. I don't care. And you're the one who's been on the computer chatting for money, I might add. Chatting for money, that just doesn't end well on the intranets, on the Googles. You're off to do a potion. Good. And I was like, okay, you guys are definitely all working tomorrow. You haven't really boosted your gardening skill, but hope springs eternal on that. We have to wait for there to be gardening to do. Actually, can you do anything with these guys? Well, you can't, but can you do anything over here? No. No, we're into winter. Nothing's going to grow right now. Oh, well. Okay. Is it time for everyone to go to bed? Well, you need a shower, first of all. Take a brooding shower. You're pretty good. You just need to go to bed reasonably soon. Oh, you need a shower really badly. It's probably from all the chemistry. Oh, I do like the lab coat and jockey helmet thing going on here. That's a good mix. That is a good mix. Just buy a skill book. Yeah, I could. Well, actually, I want to take a trip to the bookstore at some point anywhere, because that's where all the recipes live. I always forget about the cooking recipes. Those are fun. Let's see if chat can answer this. All right, hit us, Burn Brains. What do you got? What do you got? Thomas is busy chatting for money on the internet. I'm sure he can probably look it up in, in another window or something. Is that a meth lab? Yes. Yeah. Not even going to be long-winded about this one, Jess. Yes. Yes, it is. You are taking a shower. Oh, and then I need you to take a shower and actually eat something. Stop discovering potions. Stop working on the meth. Work a little more on the waffles. Meth waffles, perhaps, but, get those down your gullet, please. So you're doing that. And then when you're done with that, you can take a shower. And then everybody can go to bed and wake up and go to work and finally earn some money around here. And P.S., somebody needs to clean the toilet, like, immediately. Thomas, I'm nominating you. Good luck with that. And you're done. Okay, you're done showering. That's all you need to do. Why don't you just go to bed? Oh, you're going to go to bed in the fairy house. Okay, that's totally fine. You can sleep out in the swamp if you want. What is the fastest firing gun ever built? No idea. No idea. Anyone else, feel free to chime in, but I got nothing. And Bobcat isn't here. I bet Bobcat would know the answer to that one. And when you're done eating, I would like you to scour yourself clean, especially because you're probably covered in narcotics at this point, and then everybody go to bed, everybody wake up in the morning, everybody go to work, it's all going to be fine, and you're just staring at the toilet for no reason. Well, actually, speaking of toilets, why don't you just go ahead and do that, and then which bed was yours again? Not that one. Not that one. Is it that one? Extreme Sleep, yeah, there we go, it was that bed. You can probably just sell one of those beds. Yeah, I probably can. I think we'll be fine once I've got 3 people working in the house, though. Although, now somebody needs to fix the sink. You still need to take a shower, so you're not on sink fixing duty. You know what? We're just going to leave the sink for right now. We'll deal with it in the morning. It will be fine. The E11 blaster rifle. Well done, Jess. Well done. Points there. Alright, sink is exploding, you're showering, you're sleeping, you're out sleeping in the swamp in the fairy house that apparently only holds the one fairy. Good, good, everyone's on board, everyone's on task at this point. Meth lab successfully created right by the chess table, makes sense to me. You go to bed, everybody's asleep, thank goodness, thank goodness. And then what? Who's going to work first? Or are you? I think you're actually all going to work at exactly the same time. Wow, that's going to be complicated in the morning in the bathroom situation. Well, we'll just have to do the best we can. Until then, the house will gradually get flooded, but we live in a swamp, so it's not really that much different than the outside of the house. We're really just matching the decor outside to inside. It'll be fine. So what is the answer, Bird Brains? Are you going to tell us or not? Is it a secret? I hope it's not a secret. You posted it as a quiz. And you guys, I'd really like to get the meth lab inside. I feel it belongs there. I feel that's where meth labs should be. Maybe if we get a little bit of money, I might start making a basement here, and then we'll have a meth lab. Like a legit meth lab, like Big Boys. Okay, you're hungry, but you're eating. That's cool. You figured that out all by yourself without me having to do anything. Used to have a fairy family, and the toddler would autonomously follow the dad into the fairy house. Oh, that is kind of cute, actually. The M134 minigun at 6,000 rounds per minute, or 100 rounds per second. Was that what that guy used in Predator when he was just mowing down all the trees with the minigun? Because please say yes. I feel better having the lab outside, but since I live in the fairy house, it doesn't matter. Yeah, if the meth lab explodes, I think you're pretty cool, Anonapig, if you're in your fairy house. I think it's going to be fine. I know, you graduate from the junior meth lab where, it's you only have some base chemicals, and then you get into some hardcore stuff. You get a big boy meth lab. Well, if you need to eat, I really shouldn't have to tell you to do that. That's just a thing that humans know to do. So, okay, you have figured it out. Fantastic. Vosros, can you get up and fix the sink? Because it is getting a little tiny bit swampy in here. I know that's the overall aesthetic that we've chosen, but also it's very swampy in the kitchen. And that rug is going to get ruined. Oh, Bird Brains, are you leaving? Oh, okay, you don't know about the one he used in Predator. Okay, because that's a great scene. He just mows down trees with a minigun. Thank you, Bird Brains. I really appreciate stopping by. You know that. I don't have to tell you that. You're always a favorite here. It just really wouldn't be a stream without a random fact with Bird Brains. It's kind of like, what we do. Who did I nominate to fix the sink? Oh, you're still asleep. Well, no. Get up and fix the sink. Nap time over, Sparky. Get up and fix stuff. Well, if your waffles are that bad, make better ones. Learn to make better waffles. And I think there's actually some gardening you can do when you've eaten the terrible waffles. Who else needs a thing to do? Okay, you're working on the sink. Good. Finally. About freaking time. You take a shower. No particular reason. I just need something for you to do where I can keep an eye on you at all times. Stove is dirty. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's kind of a bachelor pad, Jatman. It's like 3 dudes living here, so things like the stove being a complete pit are probably going to happen. I'm frankly shocked they're using the stove at all. I'm just surprised they're not automatically going for takeout all the time. Oh, get a TV some. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, where the heck I'm going to put it? You know what? We've kind of got a sort of south of the border trailer parky living in the swamp in the bayou kind of thing going. I think I might just set the TV up outside. Like some real southern charm going on here. I think that might be good. Get free recipes. Yeah, no, that is a good idea. That is a good idea. Alright, Anon, before it is winter, just do whatever gardening you can. Don't talk to the plant. That's silly. That's a fairy thing to do. I'd actually like you to weed it or water it. There you go. Tend the garden, and then water that, and then do the same thing over here. Stop doing whatever you're doing. You're being nonsensical. Do all of this. I need to get your gardening skill up. The TV may not like being rained on, but because it's The Sims, it won't matter. I don't actually think it will explode. And I think it will add a sort of third world charm to this area. Let's actually do it right. Where's, give me decor, please. And let's do this the right way. How much of a... Actually, I can't afford to do any of this. We've only got $400. But, let's do maybe a... No, I wish the rugs were, like, ginormous. There's only really a couple of huge rugs here. And the rest of them are kind of dinky. Although that one's pretty good. Yeah, what if we... Okay, don't do that. But maybe do a thing that isn't that. Maybe do that... And how about we mix up some colors here? Oh, there we go. That's god-awful. Yeah, let's just put that down. Okay, that's the beginning of this area. How much can I afford to put down now? Oh, it probably won't lead to getting electrocuted. I'm not immediately ruling it out. I'm not saying it's never going to happen. I'm just saying it's probably not going to happen. There we go. That's about all I can afford to do. Unless there's a television for 88 simoleons, we're kind of boned on that one. But we're gonna start making it a little more trailer parky bayou out here. That's gonna work out fine. I can add Grim to your list of contacts in addition to Alien Lady. Oh yeah. Speaking of Alien Lady, let's keep in touch with her. Oh, you're gardening. Okay, actually that's mildly more important right now. We'll definitely talk to Alien Lady when you get home. Okay, everybody needs to go to work now. Everybody go to work. You all have jobs. Except you kind of need to hang out and water everything. You're not going to have time to do that. You're totally going to go to work first. That's okay. Go do that. You probably won't get a promotion, but there it is. It'll be cool. Hey, Desmond. Welcome. Welcome. You just woke up. I've been up all damn day. I got home at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then woke up and worked all day, and now I'm here. So you just woke up. I wish I just woke up. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so everybody's off to work. Good. Finally, we can get some money, and then I can flesh out more of the trailer park area out here, where we're just going to have a couch on the lawn. Thomas saw a deer for the first time. Okay. Good for him. I didn't really need a notification about that. Could have kept that to yourself. Oh, it's so swampy here. I could actually make it more swampy. I could put more water out here. That would be even swampier. And maybe some awful plants. I just want to make it terrible. I just want to make it like the worst place to live. Well, I mean, I think the meth lab is really contributing to that in a positive manner. I think that's a great start. Oh, things have happened. Stay at work until closing time. Yeah, sure. That'll pretty much cinch a raise in for you. And I can get rid of these plants. They're not going to grow. It's going to be winter in like 10 seconds anyway. Oh, what do you want to do? Watch Argyle Sinclair at the bookstore. Probably. Yeah, we may look at doing that. That could happen. I'm not saying it's never going to happen. Just for argument's sake, where does Argyle live in his bookstore? Where is that particular challenge? I thought the bookstore was more over here. Apparently, I was wrong. So go to, not you, was it you? I don't even remember who did it now. Oh, you're still at work. Okay. Can you do this right now? Apparently you can. Cool. Well, go do that when you get out of work. And a non-crocodile, where are you? Oh, you're already home. Oh, perfect. Great. Even better. The meth lab pays the bills. Not yet, Curry. Not yet. We're working on that. Much like the child labor muffin factory we had going on in the Bird Brains house. And Beth is now just a sulky teenager. It's just terrible. But much like the child labor muffin factory, sweatshop, call it what it is, sweatshop. But I think Meth Lab will certainly at some point pay the bills. What's the most god-awful TV I can buy? What's a TV? Oh, there it is. You know what? I've already answered. Oh, it's one of the stupid shop things. It's a microtransaction. Okay. Give me one of these then. Give me one of these guys. And we're going to put that right outside there. Except I feel it should be not quite perfect. So maybe that could live there-ish. There we go. What else is going to live out here? I've got 218 simoleons to spend. Let's see if I can make this place look even trashier. How about sculptures? Oh, definitely some flamingos. That kind of goes without saying. And, oh, a gnome or two. Can I get a gnome? Yeah, I'll just have a creepy gnome right behind the couch. That's pretty much all of my money. Although, I think this can live here, too. Yeah, make that live over there. Perfect. Done. Sold. Done. Put another sofa outside. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I gotta make a village in a crater. Carpet under the couch. Well, where do you put your carpet, Curry? Where do you put your carpet? We have a carpet under the couch in my real-life home. Mrs. Dave will attest to that. Carpet is under the couch. I mean, not completely under the couch, but, you know, the couch sits on the carpet. What are you people doing over there in South Africa that you're not putting couches on carpets? What is your problem? Why are things? Why do things? Oh, where are you going? Are you going to your fairy house? No, I actually need you to do some gardening. Actually, I really need you to do some gardening so you know how to garden. Because that's like the thing that you need to do. Oh, apparently you've taken care of everything. We'll go deal with this then. No, don't dispose of it and don't talk to it. It's a very silly thing to be doing. The carpet looks funny. Okay, I thought there was some sort of South African trend of not putting couches on carpets like it's some sort of social taboo over there. And you'd be blacklisted if you put a couch on a carpet. I don't know. My knowledge of South African culture is limited to kind of knowing where it is. Like, you know, it's in the south of Africa. I gotta tell you, great name for your country. Fantastic name. You nailed that one. You guys nailed it. Like, hey, we're in Africa, and we're in the South. What if we called the place, I'm just going out on a limb here, South Africa? What if we just knocked it out like that? You know, and it's on the grass. Well, yeah, it is on the grass. We're going bayou out here. Somebody go watch TV in the rain, because I think that's funny. Can I get a lamp out here? And where is everyone else? P.S. Where the heck is everyone else? Okay, you're watching Argyle Sinclair. Oh, which you've just done. No, now you want to do it. Everybody wants to watch Argyle Sinclair. Who is this guy? Is he that popular? Is he internet famous? Because that's the only way I rate people. Oh, everybody's home. Everyone's doing things. Okay, everybody come home right now and watch TV in the rain, in the bayou, in the swamp. And somebody wants to buy something worth at least $100, I'm sure we can make that happen. I have no doubt we can make that. And a dartboard. Oh, that's going to look great outside. I'm going to put the dartboard over by the meth lab. I feel that makes a certain degree of logic. Go ahead and let's get a dartboard going. And let's put that near the meth lab. Give me, is that sporting goods? Oh, we actually can't afford a dartboard. Holy moly, dartboard is 750. Is it made of gold? Are they gold darts? What the heck kind of dartboard is 750? All right, we ain't getting a dartboard right now. And dartboard's not happening. Sorry. Should get you a lamp, though. I bet you'd like a lamp out here. Is there a really awful lamp I can put out here? I mean, just terrible. Just like the world's worst lamp. That's weird. That's not really the lamp I'm looking for. Neither is it the droid I'm looking for. No, none of these are really calling out to me saying this lamp is completely terrible. This one's not bad. I think I could probably live with this. How about that lived right there? Perfect. Done. There we go. A tiny little lamp. Excellent. Alright. You knew a guy who had his own radio tower and played mostly Billie Holiday. Okay. What else did he play apart from Billie Holiday? Because now I'm curious. Like, was it like... And what was the percentage? Was it like 80% Billie Holiday and then some other folks? Or was it like, 50% Billie Holiday? I'm kind of curious now. Thomas, you finally decided to come home. Could you please... you know what? Clean that up, and then can somebody learn how to cook? Speaking of which, I should actually put the TV on the cooking channel. That would be a great start. Sure, serve dinner. Make salad. You can't burn it, to the best of my knowledge. You are watching TV. You change to... Oh, can't get the cooking channel on the really, really garbage TV. Oops. Oh well, watch what you feel then. That's fine. Just watch what you feel. It's cool. Indescribable droning, warbling songs from himself. Oh, so it's one of like those self-indulgent radio station kind of things where, okay, I get it. Indescribable droning. Now, that in and of itself would be a great name for a band. And possibly apt, depending on their nature. But, okay, so mostly Billie Holiday and then droning with his own music. Okay, cool. Now I know. How is the salad coming, Thomas? Is it coming? I should get you guys a food processor. And somebody should really clean the sink. And what are you doing? What are you doing? Wait a minute, who are you? Do you live here? You don't... Oh, it's Phosphorus. Why were you reading a book about Baron? Well, whatever. Time we called Alien Lady. We haven't checked in on her in a little bit. And go call Alien Lady. Can you do that from inside the fairy house? Is there cell reception in the fairy house? No, apparently there isn't. You have to come outside to call Alien Lady. I think it's actually rained every single day in the swamp here. It was a strange spiritual thing for him. It sounded like whale throat singing. Oh, yeah. Because, after a whole lot of Billie Holiday, that's what I want in my life, is whale throat singing. Super. Yay. Quick, set everything on fire. No, absolutely not. We're talking to Alien Lady. We're trying to be nice to her, and then we may romance her. I don't know what that will end up being, but, it might happen. Oh, Param Singh has just decided to hang out on our carpet, so let's set fire to him. How about, well, apparently we don't know how to set fire to people yet. Is there anything else you can do to him apart from, there we go, no, alright. Well, in that case, why don't we just get in a fight with him? That seems sensible and a valid thing to be doing. Let's be mean to him. How about we whack him on the nose? There we go. We're going to whack him on the nose. Go ahead, whack him on the nose. Do it. With a newspaper, no less. Even better. Don't take that growling from him. Fight back. Set him on fire. What can you do, Thomas? I don't know. What can you do? Well, you whacked him on the nose for a start. What do you need to do is a better question. Okay, your logic's pretty good. And now you're a bedpan cleaner. You've gone out of organ donation. Now you're a bedpan cleaner. I frankly feel organ donation was a better opportunity. Might maybe have wanted to stick with that. But no, apparently you're cleaning out bedpans now. Well, go work on the meth lab then, I guess. That meth ain't gonna make itself. Does it? I don't know. Is that chemically possible? I have no idea. I would probably defer to Curry in that regard. I don't know chemistry. I assume that comes up in medical stuff. I assume medical people must know some degree of chemistry because that's how drugs work. Anon, you're doing what? Did you call Alien Lady? Well, you're asleep now anyway. Okay. I kind of wanted to keep you chatting up Alien Lady, but you've decided it's bedtime. And Thomas, you actually are pretty good in logic. You also kind of just need to go to bed. How about everybody went to bed? How about we got off the computer? We stopped playing on the computer? And I see Anon has chosen to sleep inside the house today, rather than in the fairy house. Why is that? Is the fairy house dirty? Do you have guests? Are there other fairies in there that are taking up all the rooms? The very, very tiny, tiny, tiny rooms. Meth does not make itself, but cocaine and various alcohols do. Okay, good. So I was in the ballpark. Oh, and now you have a little Scrubs outfit on. Oh, that's Dorbs. That's absolutely Dorbs. Yeah, I said Dorbs. Sue me. You kind of need to go to bed too, man. So how about everybody just went to bed? Maybe this is one of the things I don't like about the computer is everyone just naturally gravitates towards the computer because it has a really high draw. However that mechanic works, the Sims are very, very drawn to it, and they just end up sitting on the computer and playing with it, which is kind of dull. It's kind of silly. Which again, irony there because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. That's what I based my entire channel around. But still, not that interesting to watch someone playing a game from over their shoulder. Maybe the game itself, but not actually just watching them sit there. Okay, everybody's in bed. Nobody has ever gotten around to cleaning the stove, and we've left the salad out overnight, so that's probably good. You're old and it's way past your bedtime. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I'm beat. I'm absolutely wrecked right now. But thank you so much for checking in. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Next one is tomorrow. We do a solid Saturday stream every Saturday at 4, where right now we're doing Total War Warhammer, and we'll probably be doing that forever because the game goes on forever, and I love playing it. And then the next Sims one will probably be next Friday. I just don't know, but I will keep you guys posted as best I can. So thank you so much, chat, man. I really, really appreciate that. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you checked in and had a good time. That's awesome. In The Sims 4, live streamer can be a viable career. I do remember that. Actually, that's one of the things I do remember from Sims 4. You can kind of have an internet career in The Sims 3. Well, you can definitely do the whole social media thing. This was the first game where they introduced social media. And it's been downhill ever since. Where are you? Okay, do you have time? You're hungry. Okay, go eat the salad, which is probably terrible. It's actually... No, you know what? Actually, clean that up. That's terrible. I totally regret telling you to do that. And then, you know what? Don't even have real breakfast. Just have some ice cream for breakfast. Your village is fully formed, and the mountain around it is taking shape. Excellent. Excellent. Jatman is also from South Africa. Cool. Awesome. And no, I needed you to eat. You're going to have ice cream for breakfast. It's going to be fine. Because I need you to chat up Space Lady. Ask her if she knows how to make better meth. Just in a non, creepy, suspicious way. Just ask her if she has any pertinent information about space meth. Because if we could corner the space meth market, we could get some money going around here. That's all I'm saying. You're having ice cream. Okay, you're eating the terrible waffles, but that was your choice, not mine. And once again, the computer thing. Don't be on the computer. It's kind of dull. Actually, what do I need you to be doing? Wouldn't... You know what? Work on the meth lab. Just work on the meth lab. It'll be fine. Maybe we'll get another chemistry bench and turn it into a real meth lab. The number of mad scientist basements I've constructed in The Sims with all of the different lab benches is, frankly disturbing. Frankly disturbing. Yes, we do have space bees. That is entirely correct, Desmond. We have lots of them. An infinite number, really. I believe Birdbrains is still in charge of the space bees, but I could possibly be wrong about that. Logic up to 2. Oh, good. What was my point in all this? Oh, yeah, gardening. You need to... All right, you need to take a shower, a brooding shower, and hopefully not using the toilet in a brooding manner, but... And then tend the garden. I need you to be learning your gardenings. Learn how plants are. And do it all the time until it's time to go to work, which is probably going to be very, very soon. And somebody get around to cleaning the stove, please. Foster Ross, you know what? While you're right there, could you just kind of do that? Because it's pretty gross and disgusting. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, the meth lab blew up. Oh, well, you know what? That's just pretty much par for the course. Yeah, the meth lab blew up. Just kind of saw that one coming. Well, you're going to need to take a shower now. Or at least wash up. Yeah, learn how plants are. That plants are things that exist. Oh, hang on, Thomas. Too many emojis and YouTube flags that to me. Hang on just a sec. There we go. Yeah, I know. It's YouTube's finicky like that. Some of the things it flags and some of the things it doesn't is very weird. Very, very weird. Like, it flags a bunch of emojis of fruit, but I've seen other things slip by where I'm like, I would have liked to have known about that before that landed in chat. I think it errs on the side of caution. I think it's actually airing, I mean, if I had to make a guess, I think it's airing primarily against spam. So probably doing like multiple things in a row, YouTube probably says, oh, that must be some sort of spam thing. I'd better tell Dave about this, and then I have to go to my other keyboard and mouse, and it just slows things down. Anyway, long story short, everybody's off to work. Yay! Oh, yeah, the lawn's coming along nicely. Yeah, this is just shaping up great. I really love the rug because it's just horrible on the eyes. And humans could not live with that rug in their house. It just wouldn't be possible. Oh, yeah, sure, pay the bills. Yeah, why not? That seems like a thing people do. Go ahead and do all of that. Yeah, I mean, humans could not possibly live with this rug in their house without going mad. I mean, an actual madness, commitment to a sanitarium madness. That would drive men mad. But it's working out great in The Sims. So we've got that going for us. Oh, we have a meth lab quest. Make stink juice potion. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, buy a telescope. That's not a terrible idea. We might do that. Place exactly one child's toy out there. Oh, Desmond nailed it. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, yeah. No, that's 100%. Yeah, we're going to be doing that right now. Kids, toys. What's the creepiest toy I can put out there? I want to say it's one of the bears, but I actually think it's the rocking horse. I think that... Yo, yeah, this is so creepy. Yeah. Yeah, and maybe just a little, like, that. There we go. Yeah, my first instinct in terms of creepy toys, donate mucus at the hospital. Oh, God. Sure. Yeah, why not? Better than the organs, I guess. Yeah, my first thought with creepy toys was the dolls. And then I think, no. The rocking horse is way creepier. Working the late shift, sure. Yeah, stay late at work. That's totally fine. And a non-crocodile just consumed an experimental substance. Well, that's part of the hazards of running a meth lab now, isn't it? That's how meth labs work, kids. I used to live near a landfill, and my neighbor decorated his yard with fines. It was pretty interesting. Yeah, I bet it was. Probably looked not unlike what I'm creating here. Oh, yeah, the rocking horse is super creepy. I'm glad I went in that direction. I'm liking that a lot. Okay, so now everyone has little work quests they want to do. Who are you? Oh, you're coming home. Okay, good. Do that. Do you have a little work quest? No, you're coming home to do all the gardening. Good. Good. You reek, and you're not having any fun. Those two things do kind of go hand in hand. You're not wrong. Sure, donate mucus. Why not? Why not? And you're staying late, and that's kind of locked in. Okay, good. Everybody's competently doing things. Now we have to acquire ghosts. I'm sure if the meth lab explodes enough times, we can make that happen. It can't be non-fatal forever, right? Wait, weren't you doing a work questy thing? And then you've left again. Okay, that seems to have worked itself out without my interference. Great, good. And you're gardening. Good. I need you to be gardening more, frankly, because your gardening skill is not going up with 2 tomatoes and a lettuce. That's not really accelerating in a rapid manner. I mean, you're actually almost to the next level, but apparently you've chosen to flex at the plants, because that's... Boy, that's creepy. Go out and enjoy the rocking horse. There's nothing you can actually do with it. You have no interactions available. Actually, you know what would be great? Why don't you serve lunch so people actually have food here? that'd be a wicked awesome thing for you to be doing. Make like fairy mac and cheese or something, where it's mac and cheese, but it makes you sort of giddy and high, and then you skip through trees or something. I don't know. Just make some mac and cheese for God's sakes, man. Suggesting we eliminate neighbors on the lot and store their urns in secret room. Well, that does give me a good impetus to build a basement. You're not wrong about that. That's not the worst idea we've ever had. I do love basements in The Sims because it screams mad scientist, and there's so many damn like lab tables and science equipments in this. It kind of writes itself. You don't even have to market it. The people who are doing work quests, are you doing that now? No, you're just randomly reading a book somewhere. Come home. Come home, Vosseros. We need you. And you need to take a shower really badly, and then you need to do something fun. Well, I'll let you sit out on the lawn and watch TV with the creepy rocking horse. Throw a daytime party and invite some vampires. You'll be swimming in ghosts. Yeah. They don't quite burn to death quickly enough, though, Anonapig, I find. You've got a good grace period of them being set on fire. I think there's other, faster ways we can kill. Well, certainly more entertaining ways. You know, the obvious sim way is to put everyone in a room and then take away the door. That's the sim suicide, or homicide, as the case may be, method. You've never had mac and cheese art? Like, ever? In your entire life? I totally understand it's not really a British dish. It's pretty much an American dish. I mean, well, other countries made it, and then we made it worse, because that's how we do things here. But you've never had mac and cheese, ever at all. Wow. I'm vaguely concerned about that. I feel I should bring you some mac and cheese, because actually the restaurant I work at has like the most insane handmade or handcrafted mac and cheese. It's ridiculous. It's so good. It's stupid good. Not the stuff in a box. I'm talking about like actual homemade in a real kitchen mac and cheese. I feel I should mail you some. I mean, I could just mail it to Wales, and what is there, like 4 or 5 people in Wales? I'm sure you'd figure it out where it was, right? No, it's not a Brit thing. I totally get that. But I don't think there's, more than half a dozen people who live in Wales, so I feel you'd find it. And if not, you could share it with the other 5 people. It's getting more popular over here. It should. If you make it at home, if you actually make it, it's really good. I mean, out of the box, it's, you know what, it's kind of one of those guilty pleasure foods. It really is, because it's like, it shouldn't be this yummy, but it is. But if you actually get it really good ones, which I'm gushing about it because the restaurant that I work at does really have, it's as they won't say so because they kind of do a seafood thing, but I think it's their signature dish. It's just stupid good. Yeah, right. That would be fine. Yeah, I thought it would. I'll just put it in a. It actually travels really well. It's very good reheated. So I'll just put it in a box and put whales on it, and I'm sure you'll get it in a reasonably timely fashion. Who needs to be doing things? You're in the fairy house again, but you're having fun in the fairy house. Don't ask, don't tell. You're hitting people. You've exploded somewhere. I don't even know when you exploded, and you're hitting people. I feel Thomas has gone a little bit off the rails here. I need you to come home, Thomas. We need to get you back under control here. Go here, clean up, stop hitting people, and just kind of chill out. You've exploded once today. Let's not do it again. And are you reading a book that's important, or are you just reading for pleasure? Because this is The Sims. We don't have time to do things for pleasure. Oh, you're hungry. Go eat the horrible, horrible mac and cheese then. Yeah, grab a bowl. Somebody's got to learn to cook better in this house. That's totally got to happen. Somebody needs to learn to cook better. I should well, oh, actually, I was going to say we don't have any money. We don't have no money. We don't have no money at all. We have some money. Go get a book about cooking. Oh, actually, you have a little questy thing to learn the cooking skill. Maybe I'll just go have you do the class. That's pretty easy. No, I think Anon cooked it, Thomas. I'm not super sure. I basically got a 1 in 3 chance of being right there. but I'm pretty sure Anon cooked it. Certainly he just put the leftovers away. And for a portly gentleman, he's still got six-pack abs. A little weird. But, there it is. And what are you doing now? Have you done all the gardening you can possibly do today? I believe you have. Is there anything you can do out here? No, because it's winter and these plants are effectively dead. Yay! Alright, well, what would you like to do now? Oh, call Alien Lady. We haven't talked to her in, like, 20 minutes. I'm sure she's going to appreciate this constant attention. That's how you win women over. Constantly bugging them. Well, it worked for me. You're good on logic. I mean, you can always be better, but you're pretty good on logic. So you don't really need to do that. You could stand some fun, though. Oh, yeah, we've got the money for a telescope, which is not a terrible idea, but you know what? Just keep working on the meth lab. That's fine. Jess is pretty beat. Gonna head out. Thank you so much, Jess. I appreciate it. Yes, you will definitely see me tomorrow playing Total War Warhammer 2, as I do, because I'm hopelessly addicted to that game, and I really hope you can make it there. You usually do. So I look forward to seeing you there. Have a great evening, and always thank you so much for stopping by and your continued and excessive support of my channel. Just in case nobody is clear, and you're new to chat or you're new to this stream, just at the Star Wars Refuge, where PS is where I go for all of my Star Wars information that I can trust, is a huge supporter of the channel, as many people are in this chat right now, but a huge supporter of this channel. So Jess kind of has carte blanche around here. She gets to do pretty much whatever she wants, because I say so. Oh, you got your logic up to level 3. Good job. Good job. You can make better meth now, probably. Like higher quality. Kids will be into that. Okay, how was the talk with Alien Lady? How's that going? It's actually going pretty well. We are really building up the relationship with her. I think if she's in gray, though, I think that means we actually can't bring her over here, if I'm remembering that correctly. We can't invite her over if she's in gray because she's not in a reachable area or something along those lines. Thank you, Jess. You too. Have a great night. Stargazing and collecting space rocks increase your chance of being abducted. I believe you're 100% right. I know it was in Sims 2 that the men would get abducted and come back pregnant with an alien baby, which is hysterical. Did that carry over to The Sims 3? I want to say it didn't. I think they abandoned that. It was really funny in Sims 2. I would go for the abduction just for that. It was just funny to see the guy come back pregnant. You are in bed. Did you not take a shower? Oh, you did? Okay. Why do you still have an explodey face? Why explodey face? You took a shower. That should have cleaned that up. Oh, well, have an explodey face. See if I care. I'm going to tell you, I don't. You can be explodey face all you want. It did, and it did in The Sims 4 too. Oh, okay, good. I just didn't remember that for some reason. I definitely remember it from The Sims 2, but don't remember that from this one. Could put up the telescope. I feel there's more interesting things we could be spending our money on. Oh, Thomas is sick. Oh, dear. Well, that's fussy. I hope you're not, so sick that you can't go to work tomorrow, because you're going to work tomorrow. Let's all be very clear about that. We needs the money so I can kind of beef up the bayou out here, the swampland. In The Sims 4, there's a satellite dish you can use to increase the chances. Okay, cool. I should fire up The Sims 4 at some point. I'm not even sure where. Actually, it's so long since I played that. I have it on disc. I don't even have it in my Steam library. I have it on disc. I'm pretty confident I know where it is, but not 100% on that. Oh, Anon is hungry again. Well, go eat the terrible mac and cheese that you apparently made. And who's crying? Somebody is crying around here. I don't know whom. Alright, well, could you please not be explodey? It's mildly frustrating, actually. You need to have fun. You need to eat something. You know what? I'm just going to go down the list here. Eat the leftovers, use the facilities over here, have a shower. No, don't clean the shower. I didn't mean for you to do that. Have a shower, and then what can you do for fun? Oh, you know what? Go learn chess. Go keep being at the chess thing. Is that you? Yeah, you're explodey. I don't know why, Thomas. I mean, I know you exploded. Don't get me wrong. I'm very clear that you exploded. You blew up the meth lab. and you also might have exploded somewhere else that I'm not aware of. You're exploding all the time. Apparently, I can't even keep track of your explosions. However, you did take a shower, and that usually resets you back to non-explodey face. But you've chosen to keep the explodey look. You've chosen to you looked at explodey in the mirror and said, "That is me." So I don't know, but you're not hungry anymore, so we got that going out for us. Go to work. What is the? Oh, we did a thing, and we have to go back to work to do the thing. Cool. Carpool and carpools and carpools and carpools. That's all fine. Oh, Anana's doing a fairy magic-y thing. What did you do? Is it the Conjuring the Apple thing? Because I've seen that one before, man. Oh god, there's a horse. A horse just charged through the swamp. Oh god. Wild horses here. Look out. Somebody put a sign up for that, for God's sakes. Danger. Look out. Stampeding horses. What are you... You want to buy mistletoe? No, we probably won't do that, actually. That seems like a waste of money. I'm going to be very honest. What you could do is do that. And you, Thomas. Oh, I'm sorry, Thomas. I was completely wrong. That wasn't you who was all explodey. You're fine. You're completely non-explodey. Can somebody go fishing in the puddle? Good question. Let's find out. No, because it's winter, but we can ice skate there. They can't fish in the middle of winter, but we can apparently go ice skating, which should mean that in the summer that actually will be deep enough to fish off of. So great, we've got built-in food here. Oh, never mind, we didn't have time to go ice skating, it's time to go to work. Yeah, no, that's Phosphorus who's all explodey. After multiple showers, I might add. I might just have to get a bureau just so I can change your look. That might be part of the problem. Oh, yeah, we're skating. Thomas is skating very, very, oh, yeah, you're terrible at ice skating. You should probably not do this right now. Mostly because you need to go to work, truth be told. Yeah, stop with the skating, more with the working, please. More with the making of the money and the earning and the dollars and the simoleons and the whatnot. I need to see who's going to get promoted. Oh, okay, the fridge is not very good. Okay. I might be able to solve that problem. Make gourmet pet food. No, absolutely not. I won't do that. I refuse. Why don't you do build an independent case? For different. Just why not? For different, we'll do that. And you're cold. Well, yeah, you were out ice skating. Of course you're cold, you moron. Of course you are. Swim in the ocean during winter. No. No, people do that in my neck of the woods. It's a terrible idea. It's just awful. Okay, you did a thing. You got a raise. You also got a raise. Everyone's getting raises. Everyone's getting monies. Let's just blaze through the rest of this day. Just get to the end of the workday here. Yeah, Thomas has had a very stressful day. Yeah, well, life's hard. Get a helmet. Your fun level is still fine. Apparently you're not that stressed. Your fun level is just super. Let's get everybody home from work. That's what we want to do here. And then maybe we'll work on the meth lab. But largely I just want to get everyone home from work. There we go. Everyone's getting out of work. Everyone's going to do a thing. Everybody go home, please. Why do you not go home? When do you get out of work? You are out of work. Everybody's out of work. Why is one person not coming home? And by the way, Anon, you got to get back on the gardening thing again, because apparently that's what science is. Apparently, when they say science, they really just mean botany. I guess. Oh, all sorts of things have happened. Yeah, money's coming in now. Money's coming in. Go to work, sell a little meth on the side. Not a lot. Not enough to draw attention to ourselves. Put up some Christmas lights and then leave them up all year. Oh, that is such a good idea. That is an excellent idea. That and the flamingos kind of make it. And I really weirdly like this little stand-up poster. That says Bayou to me. Where's everyone else? Okay, there, another one. And third time's the charm. Come on, where are you? Where are you? I know you're showing up at some point. There we go. All the boys are home. Excellent. Bachelor pad is full again. Cool. I think that is probably a good place to call the stream for tonight. I'm beat. I've been working all day, and I raced home and started streaming, and I love doing it because I was looking forward to running home and starting to stream. So I think I will call the stream for today. Always Saturday stream is tomorrow at 4. If you guys want to check in on that, that's awesome. And as I say every single time, because I mean it, I really appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out in the stream with me. I have so much fun doing this with you guys, and I really, really appreciate it. Sorry the times are getting moved around a little bit. Things will happen. It'll all settle down eventually. And I always post the time on the channel page, and then when I change it, I repost it. So hopefully, I keep you guys as updated as I humanly can. Just try to. Oh, the horse is back. Oh dear God. I just try to keep patient with me while we adjust the schedule. But the Saturday stream is unchanged. That's always Saturday at 4. So thank you again. Thank you, Giraffe. I didn't see you much in chat. I missed you. Thank you, Giraffe. And all you guys. I will see you guys next time. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am going to take off. Goodbye, and